growing on. I hope everyone's well, staying medicated and elevated, and big love to everyone for tuning in to tonight's Chill and Chat Live. We got a powerful conversation lined up tonight, guys, and we're going to be diving deep into the fight for cannabis freedom here in the UK. Now, joining us is going to be someone who's been standing on the front lines, Mark from Blaze Against Corruption, fighting for patience and pushing for real changes here in the UK. So big love to everyone for tuning in. Light up them doobies, like get them bowls here and get the teas ready, guys, because here we go. I'm going to send Mark a link right now, guys, so bear with me. Boom. I'm back. Is it all good? All right, we're just going to wait for Mark to get up here now. What's going on, Dragon? What's happening, Fairy? Much love, guys. Appreciate you coming over. This is a big one for us, GreenTalk fam. Just waiting for Mark to join the chat. But yeah, I hope you guys are well. Dragon, I loved the live earlier, my bro. Jay, what's happening, brother? Much love. That was a banging live, Jay, Drags. Here's Mark. Right. Boom, what's happening, brother? You all right?
Yeah, not bad.
Good, mate. Good. It's good to have you here, and thank you for for standing up and standing side by side with the GreenTalk family. We're in our message and moving forward and pushing for legalization, bro.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
that. So, bro, first off, I just want to say for everyone that doesn't know you yet, do you want to just introduce yourself and let them know what Blaze Against Corruption is all about?
Yeah, well, I'm Mark. I'm obviously the founder of Blaze Against Corruption. I started Blaze because I had a lot of issues with the police, with the council. I got evicted by the council, so I started this page to sort of put a bit of pressure on them. At the same time, within 6 months, I got arrested 10 times for being a legal patient. So obviously, because of that, I decided to start the page and sort of help other people, because I managed to win my battles in court because I knew exactly what to do and what to say. So I sort of decided that it was time to help other people and sort of, help them stand their ground.
Mate, and that's a powerful thing, and it's good to know someone like yourself in the community, because we're doing, and over the GreenTalk we grow for our right to grow, bro. We believe that the plant is the people's, and we should always have been allowed to grow it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so moving on, bro. Like in the UK right now, patients and growers, like we're all criminalized for using this flower. But big pharma and these companies, they're all cashing in. Like, what's your opinion on this whole thing and not being allowed to grow our own medicine? What's your standpoint on that?
Well, I mean, I'm as we speak, I'm currently at the moment released under investigation for 6 plants. So I know exactly where we're going with this one. But the worst thing is, I've had my investigation. They've got no record of the plants. They've got no picture proof of the plants. They didn't know how many plants they took.
Right.
They've got
So they got no case, basically.
Yeah, so they was like, right, we're going to release you under investigation and leave it at that. A year later, still nothing.
Ridiculous. All over 6 plants. Well, 6 supposed plants.
Yeah. They was all 7.5 foot, but
Oh, they wasn't.
No, I was straight up in my interview. Told him straight up, yeah, man, fuck it.
Yeah, you're a legend.
Medication in it, expensive. Bro. I ain't paying for that shit. I'll fucking grow it myself.
100%, brother. And the whole point there is we know what goes into our flower. Like, we know the passion we're gonna put into it. Like, this flower done things for me I didn't expect. It changed my life around, and it got me wanting to just unite the community, so we can all just make everyone aware of how strong this flower, the power of the flower, for real.
Yeah.
Because it's true, man. It's true. But moving on, bro. I wanted to say, so hold on, where am I? I've lost myself. One sec, bear me, brother. Hold on. Yeah, so in your opinion, what does unity in the UK in the cannabis movement look like?
Well, at the minute, it's not very good, is it? Let's be honest. There is no unity, to be honest with you. You know, most of the groups, the bigger groups, they're all like, oh, "I've been in it longer than you, so I know more than you do." But is that really the case? You know, just because you've been in it longer than someone, you know, I've been smoking 19 years. Just because I haven't been shouting as long as someone else, it don't mean that they know any more than I do. So, you
100%,
know,
bro. Like everyone can teach you something, and that's the way I look at things. Like
exactly.
people need to stay humble, but we need to stay united because we're not going to do it divided. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen whatsoever, man. That's why I got so much respect for you for coming up today. And bro, it's like the first step in the right direction. I feel like tonight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I really do appreciate it, man.
Something's working. You know, it's going in the right direction. I've had the page for about 3 months, and we're at 500,000 views. You know,
But
that's not bad for 3 months growth. In all honesty, so imagine what we're going to be doing in a year's time when we've had the page for longer. You know what I mean?
100%, bro. And it's all about helping people, spreading awareness, knowledge, and just shining a light on the fact that we've been held in the dark for so long when it comes to this flower and the medicine side of things. It's time to take back control, take it back into your own hands, man, and start growing your own. Like that's a big thing that we both stand by. So yeah, what steps can groups take to start building trust in each other then? Because we know there's a lot of divide in the community. There's a lot of, and it's not going to work. So what can we do as a community as a whole? What can we do?
Stop thinking you're better than everyone. Not obviously not you, but you know everyone in general. Stop thinking they're better than everyone. You know what I mean? You're not.
Yeah,
You're not better than anyone. We're all here for the same reason. We all want better rights. You know, it don't matter what color your skin is, where you're born, where you're from. Who gives a fuck? You know, we all want one thing: legalization. And if we all
hundred
stuck
percent.
together on that, you know what I mean? If everybody stuck together, you know, all of the American community's been backing me recently, and because of
Yeah,
them, that's helped the account grow in itself. But you know, if not just the UK, if we all stick together, it's going to change a lot better, you know, because that's what they want. They purposely try and cause that divide
they
because if
want
we're divided,
division.
we can't stand up.
100%, my brother. I agree with you all the way. And there's a lot of support from the American community. It's like one big family on here, which shout out growing old, good quality, and that all these guys are standing by what we're trying to do here and push this message and yeah, man, because they're ahead of us in that sense. You know what I mean? And we do need to bring it together, bro. And tonight is the night where it begins. You know what I'm saying? It begins. Green Talk and Blaze Against Corruption. It started here, so we just need to hopefully draw in other people and to say, like you said, keep it humble. Everyone's wants the same end goal, so
Yeah.
let's try reach it together, man. Yeah. Do you see like unity as one big organization or like networks like of different people? Like, well, I think we just spoke on. It ain't really gonna work as like networks, is it? We do all need to sort of unite.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean,
Everyone, you know, I've been speaking a lot with Uncle Rick from America, man. You know, and he's only got, well, I say he's got 19K followers, you know, so that's not bad for a genetics. You know, there's quite a lot that haven't got that many followers. And
100%.
when you look at the account, you know, when I first started talking to him, I had like 200-300 followers at the time. Most wouldn't give an account like that the time of day. He
Yeah.
was giving me his stickers and stuff like that, saying, you know, tag me in posts, you use us, man, build your voice, you know, come on, stick together and stuff like that. You know, that's the kind of support. He didn't know me, he didn't know
Yeah.
who I was, you know, but he was like, here, use our shit, like, you know, build yourself up, help yourself, you know, help everyone.
And that makes the difference, bro. When you've got people that actually support what you're doing, and because we know at the end of the day, the truth of this plant. So it's a big belief for me what I'm doing. That's why we take the risk, put all the things on the line because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, someone's got to be shouting it out. And fucking yeah, when someone shows you that love and support, yes, it's different, man. I felt that from growing old. The American the guys, I got so much love for them. They show me a lot of love and support, so I appreciate that, man, because it does give you that boost and just keeps you moving on the journey. Sorry, I dropped my phone, man. But yeah, have you got anything you want to say, bro, to the community, like to everyone we've got on here in the chat? I can see we got a lot of support. What's happening, growing old? Much love. Crumble Wig, Jay. Who else have we got? Fairy, Hydra. There's a lot of people in the chat. What's happening? Original Mr. Something. What's happening, my broski? Sorry, man, just catching up a little bit.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hope,
tactic, isn't it?
yeah. But yeah, anything you got to say, my bro? Anything you got to say?
Um,
Any messages you got to put out? Because this is
Much the
what we're
same, really,
about,
isn't
man.
it? Just support each other. We're all in it for the same thing. If you see someone struggling, needs advice, give them the advice. Half the time it only takes 2 minutes. It's the same sort of thing. We ain't gonna ever get closer to legalization or any type of restrictions being lifted if we're all too busy fighting each other or thinking we're better than one and each other. Pull together, stick together, and we can flip their fucking table over.
Bro, I love that message, man. I love that message. That's literally it in a nutshell. Because we need other activists. We need bigger heads in the community all to come forward now. We want everyone talking on this platform. I want to have a few of us up here all at once, just
Yeah,
talking the truth, talking the facts, talking why the government is still restricting this, and how the medical market is basically aimed at a recreational market. If you ask me, they're
yeah.
pushing high THCs. There's no like one-to-ones really on the menu. There's barely any CBDs, and yeah, it's a shambles really, isn't it? So I don't know what to say on the medical. What's your thoughts on that? Or is that something you want to talk about?
Medical, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't personally think is very good. You know, I I've always been a big Cali Pack smoker, so I've never really smoked the low end shit ever, really.
Talking
Um,
about the dry medical with no terps.
yeah, so when you're paying like 70 plus for 10 grams, you sort of expect it always to be consistently nice, but it
100%.
isn't always consistently nice. And if there's issues, they won't resolve it. So if you get a tub of 10 grams that's got mold in it, they're like, well, here you go, here's an emergency script, pay for another one.
Oh,
So
mate, yeah.
you've got to, they won't return it, they won't do nothing about it, they don't care about it. It's
It
more
is a
about
money motivated market, isn't it? It's
yeah,
not. It's not really patient care. And there was that whole drama the other day. We won't really talk about too much on here with that clinic, but yeah, there's a lot of things going on really. Another reason we all need to grow our own. Like it's in your own hands. Then you've got your own medicine. No one's got your information. Do you know what I mean? You're just doing your own thing. Um, but yeah, man, obviously the medical, I think it sort of serves a purpose in sort of waking people's eyes up in the
yeah,
UK, because there's a lot of stigma still attached to the flower. At least other generations now get to see it and they're like, oh, like the government are saying it's medical. Because sometimes that's what it takes. The governments, I mean, I've
yeah,
seen it with my nan, bless her. Like it took like, do you know what I mean? The stigma can't be shaken sometimes, even when you've seen the results of the RSO and so that's a whole nother story. But the stigma is there and we do need to shake it, and we're going to shake it as a community, man, and having these conversations together. um do you have any like patients or testimonials or anything you've been told, or even yourself, your own experience with the flower that maybe can benefit other people, or knowing how it's benefited you?
um to be honest with you, everything I've been told by patients is shit. um None of it's good. I've had people from paramedics, NHS staff, all messaging me, firefighters. None of it good. I've got a firefighter at
um,
the minute that I'm helping in court, because he's currently going through court and they're trying to take his license off him for driving while using medication. And he's a
what?
firefighter. He helps the community, and yet one of his colleagues on another part of the force, the police, are trying to take his license off him. What about that is community support.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. You pay for all this money for a script, you don't get no proof of it. You've got no sort of, there is sort of no protection there, and this is another scary thing. It's legal, but is it? Grow your own.
Yeah, my scripts come through. When you get a script from, like, you go to Boots or whatever and you get a script, it's a nice legal looking script, and my
This is
script
like
comes
some
through.
print off.
It gets
Yeah.
delivered by the postman. I'm sat there watching it across the road with this 60-year-old postman fucking with his little trolley pushing it around, and I'm like, wow, he's carrying £600 worth of smoke on his little trolley around. Like, it's not even in a van or nothing. I'm like, that in itself ain't safe.
Something's ridiculous. Something's off with it. We've
Yeah.
been talking a lot about it, the GreenTalk family, man. It's weird. It's weird, but I guess it's a step in the right direction to sort of shaking a bit of stigma. That's the bright side I'm looking on with
And
things.
they're still taxing it. just hidden. They're not taxing the patient, but they are in hidden routes. So they're marking it up in the flower prices. So apparently
Taxing
it
the
isn't
flower.
taxed, but every single one of them are getting taxed 20%. So they're marking up in the flower, in the clinic prices. That's why everyone's getting charged like 20 to 50 a clinic appointment and stuff like that, or extra on the bud prices, because they are being taxed 20%. So the UK are making 20% on every single legal patient right now, but apparently don't make money off cannabis.
Yeah, bollocks. But this is the crazy thing as well, bruv. This is the lies they will tell you. But it's all import anyway. You know, it's getting taxed straight off the bat.
Yeah.
It's a load. It's a joke, mate. I was having a conversation with someone today, who's telling me how long it would be sitting on the shelves before we even get it most time. Um, which is a conversation we'll be having on Sundays live. Because yeah, it's ridiculous the kind of low grade quality meds we are getting and getting sold at top prices. So
Yeah.
yeah. And the way they try and market it with cookies, this and push. Do you know what I mean? Trying to push these big names. How are you telling me that's not sort of aiming it at the recreational market, man? And then yeah,
Exactly.
I don't agree with it or understand it, bruv. But I sort of use it to its advantages. Yeah, it's good. It's good they finally are telling people it's a medicine and not the devil's lettuce.
Yeah, I mean they are and they aren't, though, aren't they? Because they're like, well, as long as you buy it from our friends, it's a medicine. But if you legally use it yourself, like the
This is the contradiction. It's ridiculous.
yeah, under the I think the 2010 Disability Rights Act, you can self-diagnose a disability. You can also use a medication to treat that disability. But the second that medication becomes cannabis, you become a criminal. So how does that work? Because both of their laws contradict each other.
It
It
makes
don't
no
make any
sense.
sense.
Makes no sense at all, man. It's something that just the restriction on this flower, the red tape, is ridiculous, isn't it, in this country, bro? What do you see in the next 5 to 10 years? What are you thinking? When are we looking at legalization in this country? When are we looking to be allowed to grow our own flower, in your opinion?
It depends what America says, if I'm honest with you.
You
Um,
reckon?
Yeah, that was why we went illegal in the first place, wasn't it? It was all down to Nixon. So that was the only reason we ever actually went illegal. America and the UK both had multiple studies, tests, peer reviews, all proving that it was doing good. America at the time actually had studies proving that it was shrinking cancer tumors.
Yeah,
And they decided that it was better to erase it, get rid, and they obviously brought out all their racist propaganda and everything like that.
yeah,
They
yeah.
decided to ban it. As soon as America decided to ban it, the
We
UK was
followed suit.
in suit. Yeah,
Yeah.
even though America's obviously got a lot less restricted now, we still seem to be stuck in that sort of past of we're not going to let you do it.
What do you think it's gonna take for us, like as a community? And we're talking to all the bigger heads, all the activists out there, everybody. What do you think it's gonna take for all of us, man? Just to yeah, what is it gonna take? Is it gonna
Standing up to the government. It ain't gonna happen while we're letting them run things. I don't think is ever gonna happen. Not one of them are ever gonna change it. Even the Greens that are all inclusive and preach for it, they
yeah,
they aren't the people who they say they are. I joined the Greens before I started this page, and
yeah,
I was told that my swearing, which is part of my disability, is too much and to tone it down, and that I'm not allowed to swear in public or on Facebook, or I can't be part of their party. They knew it was part of my disability and still told me no. So
yeah.
any of them, it don't matter unless you
It's
fit
all
their
smoke
their
and
mold.
mirrors, mate. Like
Yeah,
this is even when it comes down to voting. It's one of those situations. Like they'll tell you one thing and it's a lie in the end anyway. Realistically, is it not? So yeah,
yeah,
it's like you said. We need to sort of take control. We need to stand up. We need to keep building this community. Like what we've done, we've united now. We need to get other people in the fold, bro, and then start doing community gatherings and stuff, and start.
yeah.
I believe start to make a real noise out there on the streets and peacefully and just do our thing, bro. Make them aware.
This is the plan with obviously the seeds that I've got coming. So they're going to be ready within sort of a year or so, which is a little time scale. But I've got about 4 to 8 thousand of them coming. So I'm going to be doing
Amazing.
packs of like 20 to 30 of them. Buy one, and you're going to get like 20 extra seeds with that one seed that you buy.
Yeah.
Is the plan is like go and chuck them all around town and shit like that. Let them grow everywhere. Fuck them.
Well, me and Dragon will be done in probably around the same time, mate. We're working on that. Our crosses.
Yeah,
We're introducing the CBD into our own two crosses now. So that'll be the next year project as well. So hopefully we can get together and do something crazy when that time comes, man. Because big things are
Yeah.
coming. Wasn't even aware that you was doing a project either, so it was mad to find out, and it's good to know, man.
Yeah. It was sort of it was kept hush hush for a little while I was trying to source the last of the seeds, because obviously Rick needs 50 of each seed, so I've got to give him 100 seeds up front. So finding someone that had all of the seeds to start with was a little bit of a task, but
Oh
we're
boy,
there now. So
brilliant, man. It's good to know you're making moves as well, man. Yeah, when I linked up with the Dragon, it sort of changed the game for me as well. I had a partner who was on the same mission, and we just bumped into each other. So this can be a powerful platform, and that's what we need to use it as just a driving force to like push all of our message and get where we need to go, man, as a community. So yeah, man. Again, much love, and I appreciate you coming on here today, because I've dropped my phone again, because I think it's a start to something good, man. It's seriously a start to something good.
yeah, man, definitely, I fully agree.
And anyone who's not yet subscribed over, have you got a YouTube channel yet, bro, or is it just Facebook and?
Yeah, I've set up a little page on here now, I think. Yeah, I believe so. I can't remember what it's called though. I think it just Blaze Against Corruption, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, everyone needs to sub up, man, because we all need to unite. Y'all. It's a team thing, so let's just do all this together. Yeah, bro. Anything else you want to say? Anything else you want
No, man, I think that's pretty much it. Other than obviously once the seeds are ready, obviously I'll chuck you some so you can get them going with a few people and stuff. But other than that, I think that's probably it on my half.
You're a legend. Well, me and the Dragon will do the same. We'll get together and we'll trade up some genetics, bro. It'll be nice to see what happens on that. Bro, I want to invite you over to the Roll and Smoke tomorrow if you're not busy. Come up and we can have actually a chill and a smoke up and just, yeah, man, actually get together. So,
Yeah, I'm up for that, bro.
all right, brilliant. It's another 9:30 one, man. So that'll be a vibe. Dragon's the co-host, so I'll have him up first. He'll be chilling. Right now, I can't bring everyone up together, but I'm working it. So we'll figure it all out. But I'll have Dragon up, bring you up, and we'll just work it out, man. It'll be fun anyway.
Yeah, man, that's sweet.
All right, but bro, it's been a pleasure, man. And I just want to say a big thank you to everyone in the chat. Much love, Mark. And yeah, let's do this, bro. Let's make some noise.
Damn, man, take it easy, guys.
Much love, everyone in chat. Peace out. Love, brother.